Hey guys, Thatnub here, and today in our trailer life living video, we are going to be talking about how cold it has to be before water freezes. I know a lot of you say 32 degrees, and well, you're right. We had our water freeze, and we just had the regular hose going from the nozzle here under the trailer and over to coming out of the trailer and into our freshwater city connection, and it froze the entire way. So we got this kind of tape foamy stuff to put around it, and it still froze the entire way. Then we were told to get these things to put around the hose, which has the foamy tape on it, and that will stop it from freezing, which it did not. So we had huge icicles coming down from here, water dripping constantly. It was not a good thing. This whole thing got jacked up. In fact, the hose itself, you can see it is still dripping a little bit, started leaking water from here and just causing more of a mess and a big icicle down here on the bottom. So we need to fix that. Now, looking through all of the YouTube videos, there is nothing out there in the world that will stop your hose from freezing. People try all kinds of stuff, and I haven't found one thing that works. I've tried all the different combinations online. Now, I started to invent, there's gotta be something, some way that we can heat a rubber hose to keep it from freezing. And then I went to my local RV place and they said, oh, you mean something like this? Yeah, something like that. 120 bucks, but so worth it. This is a hose that has a heating element in it and an automatic turn off and on switch. So when it hits like 34 degrees, it will start heating up and it will keep our fresh water from freezing. So we are going to install this today. Everywhere I've seen says that you don't want to get the tips of your hoses dirty. So what I've done to snake this long hose here through the undercarriage of the trailer and the skirting and stuff is I connected it to the old hose, and I'm just going to pull it through. We are underneath the trailer now, and you can see a little bit of light coming out from the daylight outside. And here's the hose, and here is what we started with. Then we put the tape on, then we put more tape around that, and then the big black things, and so we're going to start pulling this through until we get to the part that I need. And there it is, right there. So now we'll disconnect the hose from the city water connection. There we go. And then pull this other hose through. Now, to connect this back into the city water line. Maybe if I go the right direction, that'll help. Okay. So now we have it connected into the city water. There's a green line right here that runs down to this, which I believe is a temperature gauge, thermometer or whatever. And when it hits 34 degrees out, then this will start warming up the wire that's inside the hose to keep it nice and toasty. So we put this little cover that goes on the end of the hose here onto this faucet. And we'll turn this on. All the way. We will test it. No leaks. Put this cover back over the end. There we go. And now we have the hose connected. As a side note, getting one of these for your city water line is one of the greatest inventions ever, because this one goes to fresh water and you can turn it on or off independently. And this one here can go to a hose that you connect to the black water, well, into the fresh water that goes in to go into the black water. And that can be controlled independently, so you don't have to keep swapping hoses out or anything. I love that so much. So we will now plug in this underneath the trailer. We plugged in the extension cord to the power wire and ran it underneath the trailer. And here you can see the wire coming underneath the trailer, and it goes down here and along and goes out to that hole over there, which will plug into the outlet. Now I have all of the wires coming out from underneath, have it plugged into one of these outdoor Christmas light power strips, and now this hose will not freeze anymore. Well, that's all I have for this video. As always, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, check us out on the website, and we'll see you guys on the next one.